Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. Tie score. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. And it's 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on coordinator.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill over the middle here to Brown. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And the Titans first down.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Complete.
A good pickup there at 22. That is caught inside the 5. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man.
Getting set, 1st and 10. On first down, it's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're...
The Titans offense set to go on 1st and 10. Tannehill on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was the...
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
Again, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 30.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, first down. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down.
A 34-yard attack.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. Greg Joseph on for the Titans. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Joseph's got it. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
33.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, here's Tannehill. This one caught by Davis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run on 1st down with Evans. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line.
1-yard line.
That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Ryan Tannehill keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 30.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 28 yards.
39-yard line.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
Throwing again. Wilson. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go. That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Tannehill. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The home side once again ready to take over offensively. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
the ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What do they say? It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
A gain of 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, Wilson. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone, this thing's over.
And I remember my coach has always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. Beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect them to attack on defense and not sit back.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
43. Visitors, 37.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the 4th quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You're leading by 6 points. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield. 1st and 10. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
Rivers pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again here, Rivers. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's going the other way. He's at the 50, 30, 20,
oh, that's
10,
the way to run it, boy.
And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
It's a run with Mostert. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for two now while their heads are down.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So now the veteran Rivers and the Colts down by 2 touchdowns, 26 seconds to go. Now the missed field goal, that was big. That keeps them within 2 scores, and they've got it first and 10. On first and 10, Rivers. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And the Colts.
The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We start this challenge in quarter number 2 with only 1 minute remaining on the clock. You're down a field goal. You have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line. As we get set here, first and 10. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson caught left side. It's Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
And Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half out of quarterback Russell Wilson. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Going deep here for Stills. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Number 80.
Not much there, only a yard. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
To be done here on 2nd and 6. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, they went back back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the Texans' 23-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. To give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game, just his 2nd incompletion, and we're in the 4th quarter.
He has been locked in, laser-focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's gotten some help from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum.
Incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run success.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
Man, I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Watson and the Texans now down by 11, 2:08 on the clock. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a 1st down. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. The 1st down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 2nd down.
Defended by Patrick Peterson.
To throw again, Watson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To the air yet again, Watson. And that will be incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Watson. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of...
And he coughed it up! And this will be scooped up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, man.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off right around the 43. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Watson's pass.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A shotgun snap for Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On the throwaway.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
Visitors 20.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Johnson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We jumped into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with only a minute remaining. It's all tied at 17. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Ryan Allen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here's the home side to take over on offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line. end of the third quarter.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
At the 44-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Joseph is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
20. Visitors 17.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold right.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Minshew and the Jaguars down 20-17. A little under a minute to go. Here's Minshew. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back to throw. That one goes for 30 yards. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.